Welcome to CET Help. I am Sri Lakshmi Nair and today I'll be going through some important MHT-CET questions which have appeared in the previous MHT-CET papers. So let's get started. So uh, this is the question, and this question was asked in MHT-CET 2024. Okay, so the question is, just before fertilization, the angiosperm's embryo sac contains dash and dash nuclei. I hope you understood the question. It is asking the ploidity of the cells in the embryo sac, and it is asking the ploidity of the nuclei. Okay, the options here are, the options given was 6 haploid and 1 diploid, 5 haploid and 2 diploid cells, nuclei, 6 diploid and 1 diploid, and 7 haploid and 1 diploid. Okay, so the correct option is 6 haploid and 1 diploid. Now I'll explain why this is the correct answer. Video I had explained the process of megasporogenesis. So in megasporogenesis, we had understood that there happens free nuclear divisions, and in free nuclear divisions it forms 8 nuclei, and here the ploidity matches with the 8 nuclei, and that is explained in the video in detail. So this is the correct. Now we'll go through the second question. This was another question which was asked in MHT-CET of the first chapter. The question is, the protective sheath of radical in a monocot seed is. Okay, so it is asking about a protective sheath in a monocot seed which protects the radical. Now radical is the root of the, or it is the developing root, emerging root of a monocot seed. So the options are option A, coleoptile, coleorhiza, scutellum, and perisperm. The correct answer is coleorhiza. Coleorhiza is a protective sheath which covers the radical in a monocot seed. So this you have to remember. Now the third question, another question in MHT-CET 2024. The question is, microspore mother cell in an anther is immediately enclosed by. The options given is, first is epidermis, second tapetum, third middle layers, and fourth is endothelium. Okay, the correct option is tapetum. I had explained in one of the previous videos of the structure of a stamen, and there I covered the layers which are there, the layers of cells which are present in the anther and in the microsporangium of an anther. So these are all the layers which are present in the microsporangium of an anther, and the tapetum is the layer which immediately is the closest layer to the microspore mother cells, or the premature pollen grains which will be developed. So this is the correct answer, tapetum, for this question. I'm sorry. This is the fourth question of another question in MHT-CET 2024 from the first chapter. Now the question is, choose the correct option with respect to a germ pore. Okay, so the options given are, it is the opening in an ovule, it helps in pollen germination, it helps in dehiscence of anther, and the fourth option is, it helps in the germination of seed. Okay, so the correct option is, it helps in pollen germination. Now the germ pore, now the word germ pore can itself, it means a pore, or it's an opening, or so the correct option is, it helps in pollen germination as it is a opening in a mature pollen grain, and it develops after the microsporogenesis and the complete maturation and development of a pollen grain. So it helps in pollen germination. Okay.
So we will go to the next question. This question was asked in MHT-CET 2023. Okay. So the question is, stigma and pollen grain represent what? So that is the question. What does stigma and pollen grain represent in flowering plants? Options given are sporophyte and gametophyte respectively, gametophyte and sporophyte respectively, gametophyte only, sporophyte only. Okay. So the correct option is sporophyte and gametophyte respectively. So I'll explain what is sporophyte. Sporophyte is something which holds the sporangiums. Okay, so stigma is actually the part of a female reproductive system in a flowering plant. So it is a sporophyte for the it holds the female sporangium, that is a megasporangium, that is stigma, and pollen grain is a gametophyte because it is a small structure within the anther which holds the gametes, that is the male gametes of a flowering plant. It holds the male gametes of a flower. Okay.
Now I'll go to the next question. In angiosperms, the generative cell inside the pollen grain divides to form. Okay, that is asking about the generative cell inside a pollen grain, inside a mature male gametophyte. It divides to form how many number of gametes? Options are one male gamete, two male gametes, four male gametes, and the fourth option is a suspensor cell and one male gamete. So the correct option is option B. It divides. The generative cell inside the pollen grain is actually dividing to form two male gametes, which later further contribute to double fertilization within the megaspores. The correct answer is two male gametes. The generative cell forms. Okay, the next question. Another question which was there in MHT-CET 2023 year. Okay, so this question is free nuclear division means. So you have come across the term of free nuclear division. So what it means actually? The options given: karyokinesis and cytokinesis occurring simultaneously. Karyokinesis not followed by cytokinesis immediately. Only cytokinesis, karyokinesis followed by cytokinesis immediately. So, you are familiar with the terms of karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyokinesis means it is the division of the nucleus. So, a cell contains many components within it, the mitochondria, the cytoplasm. It contains the nucleus, which is the brain of the cell, okay, the controlling part of the cell. So, karyokinesis is actually the division of the nucleus into two nucleuses. So, that is karyokinesis. Cytokinesis is the division of the cytoplasm. So cytokinesis, it literally means the division of the cytoplasm, but in actual, it means the formation of two different cells. That is the cell wall formation is indicated by the scientific term called cytokinesis. Okay. So I hope you understood the words, the meaning of the words of karyokinesis and cytokinesis. So if we go through the options, now you can maybe understand what actually pre-nuclear division means. The term here, it is very clear, but in the options, you need to understand the scientific terms to get the correct answer. You understood? So the correct answer here is karyokinesis not followed by cytokinesis immediately. I explained that free nuclear division is the division of nucleus without immediate cell formation. So that is exactly what option B is saying, and using scientific terms. So another question from MHT-CET 2023. How many pollen mother cells, PMCs, are involved in the formation of 8 pollen tetrads? So this is a tricky question. Okay, listen, read it very carefully. It is written how many pollen mother cells, PMCs, are involved in the formation of 8 pollen tetrads. Okay, you are familiar with pollen tetrads. That is the formation of 4 pollen grains. Okay, so it is a pollen tetrad. The options given 4, 8, 16, 32. The correct option is 8. So if you like my video, please like, share it with your friends who also are appearing for MHT-CET exam, and also subscribe to the channel. If you have any doubts, you can check out the description box where there is a WhatsApp link. You can add your queries in, you can join the WhatsApp group and add your doubts in there. I'll be happy to help and answer your doubts. Thank you. Thank you for watching.